5 here. Had our refreshing rest day yesterday, so we're just having our brekkie out here on the balcony. Sun kind of breaking through, blue sky behind it. Oakley's just kind of appeared and disappeared. Drying out the tent. We had a bit of rain last night, but nothing drastic, so it was actually quite warm and comfortable. Given we were the only campers, we had no snoring, aside from...
I did not.
Yeah, she did.
Yourself. You should be embarrassed by that, mate. I had to wake you up several times.
No, did you?
Still like Homer Simpson.
Let's do a little further reminiscing here. So here's the photo that we took probably about this time exactly 2 years ago, standing on this helipad. That's me with the helicopter crew, Westpac Rescue Helicopter. Weather was a bit better that day, but we're a bit better today, so certainly much physically in a better position, mentally in a better position. Blue sky above. It's probably the calm before the storm, so we're probably going to get smacked tomorrow, but today seems to be reasonably dry and sunny. Fog's breaking through, so 9 AM. And we're just about to head off here from New Pelion to Kia Ora. Not doing anything fancy today, just getting over Pelion Gap and then calling it quits for today. So it's taken 2 years to kind of put this behind us, but...
And look at this for going. He's wearing the exact same gear. Ta-da! What are the odds? So the time is 9 o'clock now, and I remember on this day 2 years ago, we were both sitting down having breakfast, having a chat, and we hear this in the background, and everyone raced out onto the deck, and there was the Westpac Rescue Helicopter coming in over Mount Oakley and coming into land here on the helipad to come and collect us. It was quite an emotional day for both of us, really.
It's something that you can't appreciate when you see this red and yellow flash kind of going through the tree line and then popping out into the open. This big circle, slow circle as it was radioing into its base before it descended down into Pelion Valley, so it's a very emotional thing to be back here as well, still.
And as it so happens, unfortunately yesterday we got news that a guy was walking down to Frog Flats himself, and he sprained his ankle quite badly, so...
Yeah, he's taken a turn for the worse overnight, so it's...
He can't walk, so...
He's probably going to get choppered out.
What are the odds?
When the Overland Track bites, it bites. So, not to be treated with disrespect, not that any of us have. Beautiful spot, but it comes with its risks.
So it's because of these guys and the impact that they've had on us on that day that we now do a lot of volunteer work for them. So if there is anyone in Ronny or even Hobart willing to take a donation tin, give us a hoy, let us know. These guys need a lot of equipment to get out there and save lives. So let us know.
We've got plenty of little those little tin cans around the Launceston area. So if you're ever in a shop, you see one of those cans, feel free to pop in to 20-cent coin, 50-cent coin, whatever. It all adds up. And we've been amazed at the generosity of people. Those little cans that we've been putting out just over the past 2 years, hundreds and hundreds of dollars just in one can. So it really does add up. A little bit from everybody. You just never know when you're going to be in a position like we were to be taken off a helipad like that. So that's enough of our preaching. We've had 3 visits here to New Pelion, 2 nights each, so 6 nights in total here, which much of it, there's a little dry patch. Obviously when we had our accident we were firmly entrenched inside the hut for very good reasons. Hut's a very emotional, kind of homey place.
Yeah.
And we kind of feel like it's part of our fabric here at New Pelion. I'd love to stay even longer, just to do nothing, cruise around. We'll come back. Another reason I feel good today, it's new sock day, new underwear day. Woohoo! I feel clean. Good little spot here, probably half hour or so past New Pelion. And this little turn off on the main track. It's not signposted, but there's a clear walking trail off the main track, and it brings you down to this beautiful little waterfall. Nice little spot. Have a quick 5-minute smoko. As we're walking up the valley here, we're just being serenaded by non-stop waterfalls, streams. It's just beautiful. It's cool and moist, and kind of peeking through in the distance we can actually see, oh, there's Pelion East coming into view. Oh, so it gives you your marker for where you're heading up to in the first 4K of today. Enjoying this. This is a good walk so far. Packs are a bit lighter, bodies are a little bit happier after our rest day. It's good fun. There's Pelion East, poking through the clouds now, just between the 2 trees. So probably halfway, a little bit more, up Pelion Gap. Just consistently kind of nagging away, heading uphill.
Leftovers.
You can smell them from here.
You want one?
Yeah. The girl loves the jelly beans.
Give you that burst.
An enormous King Billy pine towering right above us here. Just spectacular. Almost at the gap.
Where's Pack Rescue Helicopter?
There it is! Red and yellow! Hey! Go you, good thing.
You're awesome legends! What are the odds?
Now, I know how that guy is feeling right about now. He's hearing the can't coming in to rescue him.
And his stomach must be churning.
Oh, wait. I kind of hustled the final few hundred metres up to Pelion Gap. Here we are, just so I can see that beautiful little red and yellow helicopter fly overhead. Should be coming back, you'd assume, to Hobart like it did for us. Oh, if not, that is an incredible feeling. Just puts the hairs on the back of the neck, stands them up. See the red and yellow. Flash overhead. It's down the Pelion Gap down there, Pelion Plains. So look at this. And pop up onto Pelion Gap. This is the high point for today. A little bit breezy and cool, but whew, and what a sight. Packs galore. Everybody either going to Ossa or Pelion East. Pelion Gap. Yo! Oh, that's nice, the sun popping out. So it's a bit breezy up here, as you'd expect on Pelion Gap. And that wind chill, quite biting. You do kind of feel like you're on top of the world in a way. Everything laid out in front of you. Mount Ossa, just straight up there between the two spires. It's covered in cloud at the moment. Mount Doris to the right. Chicane Gap mountains, and then Pelion East, a little spike up there. I did run ahead a little, leave Kel kind of labouring up the climb just so I could be here when this comes by. You can hear it taking off now. Gonna have some tomato soup, so I'll wait for Kel to catch up. So it looks like the helicopter might have flown back maybe to Devonport, Launceston, because he hasn't come back over the gap. So that's a shame, but not to worry. We got to see the red and yellow fly overhead, which is fantastic. So when we were flying back over here 2 years ago today, almost to the hour, I was looking out the window, looking down onto this very platform, as people were walking around here, and I was up there, eyeball to eyeball with the top of Pelion East. It's just serene to now be underneath the flight path, and we kind of went, we didn't go that way, we kind of went over through past Cathedral Mountain and the walls of Jerusalem on the left down to Hobart. We've also and all of that on our right. Far out, that's, I'm just buzzing to see that little red and yellow machine come in today again. Absolute heroes. This little guy has just had his lunch on Kel's neck. Big fat, you're full of blood now.
Look at this.
So what's the verdict on the pasta?
Absolutely delicious. just saying that. It is really, really yummy. I didn't think I could eat a whole one, and I'm ready to go this whole thing. It is that good.
It looks like it is absolutely howling up on Ossa. So a couple of people come back. We went from New Pelion to Ossa and back to Pelion Gap in 4 hours. That is motoring. They said it's very, very windy up on top. Just the way those clouds are blowing through. The last place you'd want to be today. Great spot here. I know it sounds like it's blowing a gale, but it's not that particularly windy. It's just cool. Just got our kit on, just because we were working up a sweat. Coming up to Pelion Gap. You can see Mount Oakley there in the distance. So either the chopper had other things to do, or it was just deemed a little bit too hairy to get through the gap here, maybe. I'm not sure. It's certainly clear the way you would have flown out. So we're just going up to what we call, or what we think is called the Japanese Garden. Just this first little ridge line. We're not going to attempt Doris or Ossa. It's getting pretty wild.
You can feel that temperature drop, can't you?
Yeah. They've done an amazing amount of track work since the last time we've been here, which was 3 years ago now. Put these steps in. So I remember it was really rutted and pretty rough kind of track, but this is really made it a hell of a lot safer. Just in this lower part of the climb. Okay, here we are. It's as far as we'll go today. You can see the platform down there. Pelion East, Cathedral Mountain, Duquesne. So we'll be walking, I think, through there and then other side of that Duquesne range, so that we're looking at the other side of this tomorrow, weather permitting. West, Barn Bluff, Cradle Mountain, Mount Oakley, Pelion Plains, where we were this morning, Pelion East. Yeah, I've heard that people try to camp here before they make a summit for Ossa. Guess you've got a few kind of rough options, but it's very exposed. But what a view! I'm kind of on the roof of Tasmania up here. It's nice to get off the top of Pelion Gap. The wind starts to ease back a little. You just get to appreciate the enormity of some of these mountains all the way around. It's just an amazing part of Tasmania. The grand scale is awesome. So 4k left from Pelion Gap down to the hut, so we're going to have a little stop down here in a moment where there's a good free flowing creek and have a hot chocolate. Quick progress along these planks, so that's good. We'll be at the hut in no time at all. It's only 1:30, so we've got heaps of time. There's a good little watering hole on your way down from Pelion Gap, probably about halfway to the hut. Got some nice, cool, clear, free-flowing water. Time for our recharge. Good little descent this off Pelion Gap. So we kind of came down out in the open, wind your way down to that stream, and now we're just going through this rocky kind of descent. Not far to go now. I don't know how well you can pick that up on the GoPro, but Cathedral Mountain, oh yeah, that is a beast. It's looming large in the distance. A couple of 100 metres or so now. The giveaway, it kind of opens up here on the right, and you can see the little private hut just tucked away down there. So the indie hut for the indie walkers. So just a couple of 100 metres or so beyond the fancy pants private hut. So you might hear voices. No, it's not you if you're an indie. Keep going. This is actually one track you can actually see going off to the private hut. Whew, good day. Good walk up the Pelion Gap. And it's a long slog. 4K coming down, I reckon it's probably harder, feels longer than 4K going up. Yes, here we are, Kia Ora Hut. Quite a few platforms here, so let's see what's on offer. There's one right there. Hello! Okay, so we're set up here. Grab the last, almost prime position next to the hut. Here's a tip, people, from a tired, grumpy hiker. If you're going to take a tent platform, don't faff about, claim it. Don't and ah and go, eh. People like me just don't have the patience after a long day hiking. But enjoy your hike. Kia Ora Hut. Let's go take a look around the campsite of the hut itself. Small little pack room. Oh, you smell the gas. Yeah. Those are little doghouse bunks again. It's going to be warm in there tonight. The thunder box is over there. Let's go out and have a look. What a view for a thunder box. It's a helipad. And now the camping platforms. Dotted all around the place. They're real well done around here because they're kind of private, but close enough to each other. So I mentioned the little back deck here. For socialising. There's our tent platform. And then if I just go further on, get into the river in a minute. We've got a big platform here. Big enough for two. And it's filming.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
G'day.
All nicely tucked away. Again, the hut's just there. Is that platform there? It's good because you hear this roaring of the stream during night time. We stayed there back in 2016. It's nice getting serenaded. Going to sleep. It's just 20 metres down here. But this big stream. Going two different directions tonight for dinner. So I'm going the backcountry roast chicken. Don't mind it. Alright. Chicken tastes a bit rubbery, but comes with this mashed potato, which is absolutely delicious. And then for Strive, another review. Too tired, don't care, we're hungry, is what we're having. So second time around, so the hearty minestrone.
It's hitting the spot.
Hitting the spot.
Yeah. I like that this food is real.
Closing out on day 5, the latest weather report for tomorrow. So they are predicting 50 knot winds, so upwards of 100 km/h winds. So we will see what eventuates. Tomorrow might be the day from hell on the Overland if it does come through. Snow down to 1,000 metres, even less. Cold, wet, 3 degrees tonight, max of 11. But the winds are a bit of a concern because the wind chill will be horrific. But we are kind of protected in this valley floor where we'll be walking tomorrow as we go up and over Duquesne Range. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. There may not be much footage if it's like that, but we'll take it as it comes.